Good morning and welcome to Take 10 this week. My name is Lynn. Our reflection today is going to be on the subject of new beginnings and the fact that new beginnings can often equate to new possibilities. After 6 months of working from home in this odd COVID season, I've been working a lot on my laptop and my eyesight has really suffered. I was super excited recently to finally get an optician's appointment. I'm waiting for my new glasses. If, like me, you have not so great eyesight, you'll know that feeling when you put on a new pair of glasses with the correct prescription that you suddenly realize how blurry and poor your vision had become. Because all of a sudden, shapes are more defined, colors are more vivid, and the world just altogether seems like a much better place. It would be very easy in this particular season to feel glass half empty after the 6 months that we have been through and the fact that we're still really living in the midst of this COVID situation. Certainly for students as they come back to campus, but maybe you're in some kind of similar situation, it would be all too easy to think, well, it's just not going to be the same. It's just simply not going to be the same. I've heard that so many times over the last few weeks. In some senses, that may be true. But the American poet Maya Angelou said, if you can't change your circumstances, change your attitude. If you can't change your circumstances, change your attitude. I really believe that it's important as we begin this particular academic season, this new season in our life, that we have the right glasses on, that we have the right perspective and the right attitude, because new beginnings can bring new possibilities, and that is exciting. Over the past year or so, I've been asking God a lot of questions about my own future. Maybe more on that another day. But just recently, I felt really strongly that God was speaking to me, and he was saying this: I cannot show you the future whilst you are holding on to the past. Let go and look ahead. If we are reading a novel and we just keep rereading the same chapter of that novel, we never move forward and the storyline cannot take shape. So we lose out on all that the author intended for us because we become stuck at a certain point in the narrative. It's exactly the same with our lives. It's impossible for us to truly begin a new season in our lives if we're still holding on to what was past, if we are rereading and dwelling on a previous season. So can I encourage you at the start of this academic year, at this particular new beginning, to let go of what's behind and to look forward to what's ahead. Because the start of something new brings the possibility of something great. There's a very well-known verse in the Bible. It's in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, and it says this: For I know the plans that I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. I love that verse God's promises to us are good. But sometimes we need to be willing to let go and look forward. So you have a new chapter of your life to write this year. It is your story, so take ownership of it. It is your story, so don't allow circumstances and other people to dictate the narrative. One bad chapter does not mean the story is lost. This is your story, so write well and edit often. I really hope that you have a great week. I hope you will join us again next week. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bless you. Take care.